I want to go right to the 2-7 matchup in the Western Conference. I want to go right to Houston versus Golden State, since you got a lot of stuff to say.
Statistically.
don't hit me with statistically. I don't care about statistics at this time of the year.
No, because I got jobs. So on my job today.
Oh, you gonna flex on because we ain't got no jobs?
I'm just gonna be honest with you. On my job today, I was asked the same question.
Okay.
And I leaned towards the Golden State Warriors because of the things we talked about: the championship pedigree, the experience, the coaching. And then I had to change of heart.
Damn.
And this had nothing to do with the Golden State Warriors at all because playoff Jimmy showed up. Steph did his thing. Draymond was Draymond until he got, until he fouled out. He had his assists. He was who he was. I watched Zach Edey. And I watched what he did. Now imagine if that's a real center. Now I'm not saying he's not a real center, but imagine that's a center imagine if that's a center that you're going to go to. That's going to be aggressive and that's going to go for buckets. So I'm looking at Alfred Sengun down there, and I'm saying it's lunchtime. And I'm also looking at Adams, who is the #1 offensive rebounding center in the league per minute, and this is the #1 offensive rebounding team in the league. And what Rouse taught us? No rebounds, no rings.
No rebounds, no rings. But Golden State has always been undersized for the
No. They've had big bodies. They had Bogut. They had Looney. They've had bodies. They ain't got nothing right now. They ain't got no bodies down there right now.
They got Looney. They got
who? Post, the rookie.
Yeah, young guy.
Stretch 5.
That ain't.
But I think it's going to be a game where Steven Adams won't even be able to play just because all the high screening rolls and
yeah, but his high screening roll with Draymond ain't like he gonna flare and shoot a 3.
But I'm saying if he don't step up, that's a 3 for Steph. If he does step up, he goes around him. That's what I'm thinking with Steven Adams.
This is true, but if you put the right defender on him, he chase him over the screen, then Steven Adams got to slide 2 or 3 times and get back to his man.
But Draymond is one of the best screeners that is in the game, period. That's one thing that he do very well because he could take this screen and not give the
guess
ball.
What? We take Steven Adams out and we go small. They can do both. They got Jabari Smith Jr. on the bench. They got Amar. They got the Thompson. They got another wing.
Yep.
They can go however you want to go.
When you look at matchups, though, you really look at the matchup of their big 3. Who's the big 3 for the Rockets?
The thing about the Rockets is all the statistical categories are led by different players.
So it's
they got a scorer they got a scorer, the young fella.
Yep.
He's the leading scorer.
Jalen Green?
Yeah.
Jalen Green's the leading scorer.
Okay.
Van Fleet's like the leading assist guy. Like all their statistics, they have different statistical leaders.
You got a different leading rebound.
Yes.
Yes.
So every statistical category is led by somebody else.
So who gets the last shot when the game's on? Because every game
Shangoon?
Is that what we doing?
Yeah.
Is he getting the ball?
He getting the ball over Jalen Green?
You damn right. Were y'all crazy?
I'm just asking.
The All-Star?
Listen,
y'all out of y'all mind.
Listen.
Lil Jokic?
No, he's a bucket. He's a bucket.
He's getting the ball.
But I'm asking the question because we know with Golden State,
based on how the ball's going. I like that, D-Right, but I'm also going to say based on how the game is going because I also like Fred taking my last shot, too.
Yeah, damn right I like Fred.
I like Fred taking my last shot, too, based on how that game is going.
All right, but do they have that built? Do they have... Okay, we talking about the last 5 minutes.
They got to have it because their coach got it.
Yeah.
I done went against him head-to-head when he was in Boston. They have the habits. He's a hell of a fucking coach.
Yeah.
They have the habits. We talking about a team who won 20 games 2 years ago, won 41 games last year, and this year they're the second team in the fucking West. They have the habits. That didn't happen overnight.
UD, when you talk about discipline, right? As a defender, who on the Rockets team have the discipline?
I'm putting Dylan Brooks on
stay.
I'm putting Dylan Brooks on Steph.
You listen.
You can't don't say Dylan Brooks and discipline. Nobody gonna stop him.
Hold on, you can't say Dylan Brooks and discipline in the same sentence.
Yeah, he got too many antics with him.
I'm not saying he gonna stop him, but I know that motherfucker gonna give me 110%.
Yeah, he gonna give it all.
And I'm putting Thompson.
Listen, I'm with you. I love Dylan Brooks.
And I'm putting Thompson on Jimmy.
Okay.
I'm putting Thompson on Jimmy, and I'm putting Brooks on him. Now, goddammit, run that same 2-man pick and roll you ran at the end of the game today and watch what Houston do.
Yeah, we switching
right. That ain't gonna work.
No, because it's going to put Jimmy in a one-on-one situation.
And what the hell you don't want, you don't want him going against Thompson or Dylan Brooks for the money. And that's not taking nothing away from Jimmy. But that ain't the matchup you want to go at for 48 minutes. He going to be hunting somebody else. He's not going to be hunting Thompson. He is not going to be hunting Dylan Brooks. He's not going to be hunting him in pick and rolls. He's going to be pointing to bring somebody else up.
Yeah, that's what scares me, though. That's what scares me with the Warriors in this matchup, even though I still got the Warriors winning this in 6, is the toughness that they can match that same energy, the Houston Rockets, and the length and size. I think Golden State...
That's what I'm saying. You can't tease length and size.
Golden State are they're not doing a good job with playing the guy they need to play, somebody that can create their own shot, and that's Jonathan Kuminga. His athleticism and what he brings on both sides of the floor, they're going to be missing that. So you only got 2 scorers with just Jimmy and Steph. You need the other guy.
This might be a series for him, though.
For sure, 100%.
Yeah, that's all I was going to say.
That might be a series. This might be a series for him. If it won,
this definitely would be.
This could be the flower that rose from the concrete for him. This could be the series for him.
So I mean,
this might not have been the last couple games, but this could be a series.
Personally, listen, I love what Houston has done. And I'm a firm believer in that. You just got to show me. And it's not disrespect to what they've done in the regular season and not disrespect to what that coach has done in his career. But when you're going against someone that has championship DNA, like Golden State has, like Draymond and obviously Steph has, and then obviously bringing in Jimmy, when you're going against those dogs that you got to bury them, it's hard for me to say that you can bury those dogs that I just watched their last 5 minutes execute the game plan to perfection. I don't know if Houston yet, because I have not seen it, once they give them bright lights in the playoffs, game 7, game 6, whatever it is, if they can execute in those last 5 minutes on both ends to perfection. Because like I said, this is habits that has to be built. Do they have enough habits? Because we know Golden State has the habits.
They've been doing it all year, D-Wade.
I mean, but Golden State been doing this shit forever.
How would they end up number 2 in the West?
No, they're good. They're a good team.
And I'm gonna tell you something. And you know this as being a young player. You show them respect by showing them no respect. Fuck Golden State. You think Houston give a fuck about a Golden State? Young boy sitting over there horny and ready.
Horny and ready? Oh my God.
Fuck about no Golden State.
Hell no.
Horny, not the city of the horny and ready. Hey, it's the coach. Give me the honey bag.
Sitting over there like nervous and scared.
No.
This is my chance. This is my chance to take out one of the best.
Okay.
So when I get my chance in front of the world, can't nobody help them.
You did.
Y'all see why he was leading?
What the fuck is you talking about? You think them young boys don't know this is their chance? You think them young boys don't know the world series that Steph Curry don't say? They don't.
But we also know that them old dogs ain't going nowhere now. You ain't just about to know that them dogs are old.
And we know them dogs are old too.
They've
been fighting for the last 2 months.
He ain't lying.
Come on, dog.
They have.
I know.
They've been playoff mode for the last 2 months.
Draymond, stop that. That foul that you had, that 6th foul that you had, Dre, that's not you. Don't do that. Don't go for that gamble at that time.
Need him
You
on
up
the
6.
court.
You up 6. You a champion at that point. Don't do that. Don't go for that steal. You going at the ref. Don't put that in the ref hands. Right there, that's when you got to be the leader in the vet. You just stay in front. Make them make a shot in front of you. You know that. Don't do that.
Draymond is going to be critical.
Oh, he's going to
win for Golden State.
Yeah.
Because he makes all the plays. When you're looking at, you're talking about defense, and then I'm thinking about, okay, we talked about who's going to match up, not stop Steph. Then we looking at playoff Jimmy.
Not stop. We ain't saying stop.
And then you got say no shit like that. We got playoff Jimmy. So this is a different Jimmy.
Yes.
What about this is a different Jimmy?
No,
and then
that
what about playoff Draymond?
No, Draymond gonna give you everything. Draymond, I mean, obviously tonight, like I said, him fouling out,
takes over
him fouling out
game.
was very tough for that team because at the end, down the stretch, he's the point guard of that team.
Right.
And so we really had to put a lot of pressure and stresses on Steph more because Draymond was on in the game the last 4 minutes of the game.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm saying that foul is, not saying that Draymond's an unbelievable player. He knows what he's doing, but like as a veteran he is and a champion he is, you can't go for that steal right there. Not up 6. You ain't trying to make a play like you down 6. And so he is so important to that team when it comes down to that stretch, being a quarterback on defense and also, too, being that guy on the offensive end of the floor.
They got 2 quarterbacks on defense.
He's not going to be able to do that against Şengün. He's going to have to stay disciplined.
That's what I'm saying.
And stay down on all those fakes.
I don't know what y'all think, but this shit ain't going to go how y'all think now. I'll tell you. Houston got some shit for their ass.
They do.
I look forward to it.
I look forward to it.
I look forward to it.
I think it's going to be great. It's a bad matchup, though.
That's what I'm saying. It's a bad. That's what I'm saying.
It's a bad matchup. It's a bad matchup for the Rockets.